Okay, let's just jump right in. Have you ever seen a really cool outfit in a photo or maybe in a movie and thought, man, I wish I could get that for my video game character? Well, that dream is getting a whole lot closer to reality. Today, we're looking at a brand new AI that's basically learning how to become a master tailor for the digital world.
We've all been there, right? You see this awesome look, and you just want it for your avatar. It seems like such a simple idea. But trust me, getting a piece of clothing from a 2D picture into a usable 3D model that actually works, it's been a total nightmare for developers for years.
And this slide just nails the problem. On the left, that's the old way. The clothes are basically just painted or glued onto the character's body. If you try to make them move, you get, well, what the researchers call a demon that is almost naked. It's a glitchy, awful mess. But on the right, that's the goal. A real, separate piece of clothing that hangs and flows and moves just like it would in real life. You don't want the person, you just want the clothes.
So how in the world do we get from that glitchy nightmare to the designer dream? Well, that's where this incredible new research paper from folks at UCLA and the University of Utah comes into play. They've built what is essentially a breakthrough AI tailor.
Here's how it works in a nutshell. First, the AI looks at the photo and makes a guess, a rough sketch of a sewing pattern. Then it takes that flat pattern and tries to drape it over a 3D body. After that, some real magic happens, the secret sauce we'll get into in a sec, and finally, it paints on the colors and textures. But let's take a closer look at that second step.
Yikes. Yeah, that first attempt it's a complete disaster. It's not even close. The clothes are tangled, they're the wrong shape, they're stretched out. You look at this and you think, there is no way this is broken, it's not going to work. So that is the million-dollar question, right? How does it go from that absolute train wreck of a garment to something that looks perfect? Well, the answer lies in two really clever ideas working together.
You can think of it like an amazing team-up. You've got an AI artist who knows all about style and shape, and then you have a physics tailor who knows the unbreakable laws of how fabric is supposed to behave.
So, first up is the AI artist. This is a system called multi-view diffusion. It's pretty wild. You give it just that one single photo, and it imagines what that outfit looks like from the front, the back, the side, from above. Every conceivable angle. It's like an AI fashion paparazzi, circling the subject and snapping pictures until it has a perfect 360-degree idea of what the clothes should look like. And then you have the physics tailor, CIPC. This part is all about human ingenuity, a super powerful physics simulator. It's the part that knows the rules. It tells the fabric how to stretch, how to bend, and most importantly, it stops the cloth from just passing straight through the character's body, which is a huge problem in animation. And this is the beautiful part. This is how they work together. The AI artist sees the final goal. It knows what the jacket is supposed to look like. Meanwhile, the physics engine feels how it's supposed to behave. So the AI provides the target, and the physics engine constantly corrects the mistakes, telling the system, nope, a sleeve doesn't bend that way, or that seam is too tight, until the messy disaster perfectly matches the vision.
Okay, so making awesome virtual clothes is cool, no doubt. But the implications of this research go way beyond just a digital wardrobe. This is about something much, much bigger.
Now, of course, it's not perfect yet. If you throw it a real curveball, something totally outside of what it's been trained on, like a jacket made of feathers or, a jellyfish costume for your Tuesday morning meeting, it kind of gives up. The paper says it essentially sews with its eyes closed. The results are pretty funny, but not very useful.
And it's not exactly fast either. Right now, it takes about 2 hours to process a single outfit on a pretty beefy graphics card. But you have to put that in perspective. Before this, the task was basically impossible. Going from can't be done at all to takes a couple hours, that's a massive leap.
And we've got to give a huge shout out to the researchers. The minds behind this work are the same people who built some of the foundational physics models that the entire animation industry relies on. They really are the quiet heroes here, doing the incredibly hard, fundamental work that makes all the cool visual effects possible. And that really gets to the heart of why this matters so much. One of the sources puts it perfectly. This kind of research is like an endangered species. It's not always the flashiest and it's brutally complex, but it is absolutely essential for pushing the entire field forward. So when you boil it all down, yeah, today this is about making a digital t-shirt fit perfectly. But the underlying technology, teaching an AI to not just see the world, but to understand and respect its physical laws,
That's the real game changer. It makes you wonder, if AI can finally master the ridiculously complex physics of a simple piece of fabric, what part of our messy, complicated reality is it going to learn to simulate next?